afternoon, everyone. Hello, hi. Hello, good afternoon. Assalamualaikum. Selamat sejahtera, everyone. Hope everyone is having a good day today. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Zafira, and I am audiologist from 20dB Hearing, and I am your host for today. So welcome again. This is 20dB Hearing Facebook Live in collaboration with Hospital Pantai Cheras in conjunction with Better Hearing and Speech Month. So Better Hearing and Speech Month founded in 1927 by the American Speech Language Hearing Association, ASHA. So this month, in May every year, uh, it provides an opportunity to raise awareness about hearing, speech, communication disorders, and also to encourage people to get their hearing checked. So early identification and intervention for hearing loss is very, very important because many people live with unidentified hearing loss. They're often failing to realize they are actually missing certain words, certain sounds. Hence, checking one's hearing is the first step towards addressing the issue. Okay, so today I am accompanied by two amazing ladies, two experienced audiologists with two interesting topics. So the first topic is communication tips for everyone and for hearing loss, which will be presented by our first speaker, Puan Avdalila binti Khamis. She's a senior audiologist from Pantai Hospital Cheras. And then the second topic is how hearing aid improve quality of life. The second topic also will be presented by senior audiologist from 20dB Hearing, Miss Leu Yee Ling. Okay, so just a little housekeeping before we get started. So if you guys have any questions, please you can type them into the comment section below. So I will collect them and I will bring them up at the end of the session. Okay, hello everyone. You just joined us. Welcome. This is 20dB Hearing Live in collaboration with Pantai Hospital Cheras. Okay, so at the end of this session, we will also have quiz time. So there will be a special prize to all the lucky winners. So stay tuned until the end of the session, yeah? So now, without further ado, we will turn the time over to our first speaker, Puan Avdalila binti Khamis, a senior audiologist from Pantai Hospital Cheras with 8 years of experience in audiology field. Please welcome Puan Avdalila.
Hi, Zafira. Thank you very much for
Hi,
the
Puan Avdalila.
invitation.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh,
How
you're
are
welcome.
you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Good. Thank you very much. How about you?
I'm fine too. Thank you. Okay, so I will pass now the session to you, Puan Avdalila. Please, the
Okay,
floor is
thank you
yours.
very much, Zafira. Okay, hi everyone, and good afternoon. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining this 20dB and also Pantai Hospital Cheras collaborations live. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about communication tips for everyone and hearing loss. Okay, so this is my contents of my talk today. I'm going to touch on four things. The first one is on the prevalence of hearing loss. Second one, yeah, I'm going to talk on the impact of hearing loss. And then number 3, I'm going to touch on the factors affecting communication breakdown. And then number 4, regarding communication strategies. Okay, so I'm going to talk regarding the prevalence of hearing loss. Okay, according to World Health Organization or WHO, over 1.5 billion people globally live with hearing loss. Okay, and this number could be nearly doubled by 2030. And more than 1.1 billion young people aged 12 to 35 years old, 35 are having hearing loss due to recreational exposure to loud sound. Example of recreational exposure to loud sound, this is include the usage of personal electronic devices such as earbuds, headphones, yeah, and also other activities like attending concert and other entertainment activities. Around $980 billion are spent for unaddressed hearing loss globally. And WHO also estimate around 1 in 4 people will have hearing problem by 2050. And I think based on this fact from WHO, yeah, it seems that the trend of hearing loss is increasing years by years, and it is something that we need to look at and address accordingly. Okay, before I go further on the impact of hearing loss, so let me explain a little bit on hearing loss. Okay, when a person have hearing loss, that means they are not be able to hear as well as someone with normal hearing. Normal hearing person, they have hearing threshold of 20 dB or better in both ears. But people with hearing loss, their hearing threshold is 25 dB and above. The hearing loss can be mild, moderate, severe, or profound hearing loss, and it can affect at one or both ears. Hearing loss also can be congenital or acquired. That means the person can be born with hearing problem or they can acquire hearing problem due to infections, due to ear infections, yeah, and then noise exposure due to aging process and ototoxic drugs that can damage the inner ear. Okay, hearing loss in children can affect speech and language development and cause speech and language delay or no speech at all. And then it can also lead to communication problem. When they attend to school, they showed poor academic performance. They they don't like to socialize with uh, their friends, and they isolate themselves. Yeah, because of that, they feel lonely and they feel frustrated with themselves. For adults and elderly, hearing loss can affect communication. It can affect on options for employment, and people with hearing loss also uh, like to withdraw themselves or isolate themselves from their family members, from the society. They don't like to socialize. And then because of that, again, yeah, they feel lonely and frustrated with their condition. Okay, so because just now we know that there's the impact of hearing loss. The impact of hearing loss is one of it is on communication. So now I'm sharing with you these are other factors which can affect the communication. Okay, there are 4 factors. Number 1 is the heavy accent or poor pronunciation during communication. Number 2, background noise or dim lighting. Number 3, unfamiliar topic. And number 4, fatigue, illness, or difficulties with concentration with the language and also communication. So now I'm going to share with you all. These are good communication strategies or the good or we call as uh, good communication tips. Yeah, I will share with you 8 tips on good communication strategies. Number 1 is we can make the communication easier from beginning. Okay, so if let's say we have hearing problem, we tell others, inform others about our condition. And then number 2, we can ask the speaker to call our name first before starting the conversation, and alert us if let's say they want to change the topic. And we can before we start the conversation, we can find a quiet room with good lighting, and then maybe you can stand or sit 3 to 6 feet from the speaker. Okay, point number 2, tips number 2, fix communication breakdowns with repair strategies. if let's say there's a communication breakdowns, then maybe we can rephrase or simplify what has been said so that we can understand the conversation better. And then we can repeat or ask for repetition from the speaker. And then if let's say the conversation has important details, then maybe we can write down the key information. The next tip is when the speaker is difficult to understand. Okay, so what we can do is that we can ask the speaker to stop to talk slowly and a little bit louder, but don't shout. Okay, and then secondly, before we start the conversation, what we can do is that we face to face with the speaker, and then maybe have a good eye contact, and then um, so that, and then another thing is that not to cover the face or look away, because the facial expression, yeah, will help can help with speech understanding. Okay, the next tip that I want to share is when the background noise is loud, what should we do? We can move to a quieter location, and then we can move away from the noise sources such as radios or TVs, yeah, when we are at home. And then, for example, if we want to go to the restaurant, make sure that we pick an off hour when it is less noisy in the restaurant. Okay, next strategies when the room lighting is dim. Okay, find a room with a good lighting and then try to improve the lighting. And then if we are outside, okay, so what we can do is that we sit with a window at the back, at our back, and facing the speaker, so we can see the speaker's face clearer, and this will help speech understanding. Okay, next tips is when the room acoustic are poor or when there's echo in the room. So I think we try to find a room, yeah, with carpets, and then windows with covering, and furniture with fabrics that can absorb more sound and reduce reverberation or echo. Okay. And then next tips is when the topic of conversation is unexpected or unfamiliar. Okay, so what we can do is that we can ask the speaker to summarize maybe the topic of conversation, or make it simpler so that we are able to understand. And then we can also ask yes and no question to confirm. And if possible, we prepare beforehand. For example, when we want to attend a meeting, yeah, so we can jot down an important important important, I think, like important uh, info, yeah, so we can anticipate what are the things that are going to be discussed in the meeting. And then when it's very difficult to pay attention, what can we do? Yeah, we can set a goal, yeah, sensible goal for ourselves. Yeah, so from the conversation or from the meetings, what are the things that we want to know? Okay, and then we can write down the important details, and maybe we can have a short breaks, yeah, in meeting to prevent fatigue. So these communication strategies that I share with you, these communication strategies not only for people with hearing problem, but this one also applied to everyone. Okay, and it's just last thing that I want to emphasize here, when we are communicating with people who have hearing problem, the most important things that we need to have is firstly is empathy, and secondly is patience. Okay, with that, I think I end my talk here. So I pass back to Zafira.
Thank you so much for the instructive sharing, point of
Thank
Dalila. So I hope everyone can apply these useful communication strategies not only if you have hearing loss, but also people with normal hearing can apply these strategies. So we will take some time. There are some questions on the comment. Uh, okay, the first question for Puan from is from Akila. It's difficult to hear people with masks nowadays. Can you recommend good strategies to that? Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Akila, Syed Akila, for the question. So the question is, it's difficult to hear people with masks nowadays. So that is something, I think that is something we can't avoid due to this COVID pandemic. Yeah. So I think one strategies that that I already shared before. Yeah. So first, maybe we can, when we want to speak with somebody, yeah, we speak in 3 to 6 feet. So that means we don't talk too far. Yeah, we close the distance, close the gap, so that we are able to hear the speaker's voice clearer. And then I think another strategies that we can use, yeah, is that before we start our conversation, yeah, maybe we can speak a little bit louder, okay, and then speak slowly. Don't speak too fast. Okay.
Okay, I hope Miss Akila got the answer. And then we also have another question. It's from our audiologist in Damansara Uptown. They ask, what is the best distance to speak with people who have hearing loss? Please, Puan
Okay.
Avdalila. Mm.
All right. Thank you very much, audiologist from Damansara. So the question is, what is the best distance to speak with people who have hearing loss? So it depends. If I think the question here got two answer. First,
Mm-hmm.
if the people, if the person with hearing loss is with hearing aid and without hearing aid. Okay. So if with hearing aids, I think no issue. We can speak like normal people. Yes. Maybe we can speak around 3 to 6 feet away. Okay. But when we want to speak with people with hearing loss, I think maybe the we need to speak even nearer. Yeah. Or what we can do, a good communication strategy is that we call or get the person's attention first. When they are facing us, then only we start talking, we start speak to them and have a conversation. That is a good way.
Mm-hmm. So it's 3 to 6 feet away, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I hope that answer your question, audiologist from Damansara Uptown. So if there are any other question, you can just type them into the question box, and then we will answer them. I think we've covered like all the question from the comments box. So, Puan Avdalila, is there anything else you want to add?
So far not at this moment.
Okay. I think it's all. I think moving on. We will moving on to our next speaker. Audiologist from Damansara Uptown say thank you, Puan Avdalila, for answering
You're
the question.
welcome. And thank you for the questions.
Okay. Thank you guys for the question. Okay, now we will move on to our next speaker. Thank you, Puan Avdalila, for joining us today. Our next speaker, audiologist from 20 dB Hearing Cheras, Miss Leu Yee Ling. She's a senior audiologist. She's been in this field for more than 3 years. So I welcome you, Miss Leu Yee Ling, with the topic how hearing aid improve quality of life.
Hi,
Hello, Miss
Zafira.
Yee Ling. Hi,
Thank you, Zafira, for the introduction.
how are
And
you,
hi,
Miss Yee Ling?
everyone.
How are
I'm
you?
fine, thank you.
Thank you. All right.
All
Okay, so
right.
I'll pass the floor to you. Please, Miss
Sure.
Yee Ling. Yeah.
All right. Hi, everyone. So today I'm going to share about a topic on how hearing aids improve quality of life. So, hearing aid is actually an electronic device that works by amplifying the sound through four major parts, which is microphone, battery, amplifier, and also receiver. Let's watch a short video on how the hearing aids works.
Hearing aids are small electronic devices that amplify sound. While they can't restore normal hearing, hearing aids can help you hear better by making certain sounds louder in both quiet and noisy situations. Hearing aids come in several styles that fit in or on your ear in different ways, including behind the ear, in the canal, and completely in the canal. While the style may vary, all hearing aids have the same basic parts: a microphone, amplifier, speaker, and battery. Here's how they work. First, the microphone picks up sounds from the environment. Then a computer chip with an amplifier converts the sound waves into electrical signals. It analyzes and adjusts the sounds based on your hearing loss and the level of other sounds around you. These amplified signals are then converted back into sound waves and delivered to your ear through the speaker. In this way, hearing aids can improve your hearing and speech comprehension if your hearing loss is caused by damage to the sensory cells in your inner ear. The greater the damage to these cells, the more severe your hearing loss will be, and the more amplification you will need from a hearing aid in order to compensate. If you think you might have hearing loss, talk to your doctor.
Alright, there are several different types of hearing aids available in the markets. So it has the receiver in the canal, behind the ear, and also custom made, which is direct insert into the ear. So the right style of the hearing aids is mostly depends on your hearing level. So for example, behind the ear is an often choice for people with severe to profound hearing loss because it has more power to support their hearing level. So please do remember, it's very important to have your hearing tested first before you decide which style of hearing aids are suitable for you. So with the help of the hearing aids, the user able to hear better. It helps to reduce their listening efforts. They can have more interactions with family members, improve the relationship between each other, and they can hear back all the surrounding sound, bring back the active lifestyle they once have, and stimulate their hearing nerve and thus reduce the risk of dementia. And nowadays, hearing aids are very advanced. Rechargeable hearing aids now are very common. So from the pictures, so this is the example of rechargeable hearing aids. It has the built-in battery that do not require the user to remove them. So user just have to put the hearing aid inside the charger before sleep, and when they wake up on the next morning, they can just wear it with all their power. So full charge of the battery only takes 3 hours and it can last for 24 hours. So with these features, users do not have any issue in buying the hearing aid battery at outside. So they just can charge it at home will do. And with the new innovations of hearing aids technology, so you can actually connect the hearing aids with Bluetooth to your smartphone, your iPad, and also your laptops. So I believe in current trend, most of us are using online platforms like Google Meets, Microsoft Teams for online discussions or meeting. So with these Bluetooth features, they can stream the video or the music directly into their hearing aids and making their life more easier as the user can get the benefit in this kind of situations. So, and I also believe that most of us are having more than one device, right? So the hearing aid eventually can connect to two active Bluetooth devices at the same time, meaning that they can connect to two phones or one phone, one laptop at the same time. And aside from that, With just a quick double tap on the ear, user able to control media and call. They can accept or reject the phone call. They can play or pause the music or video with just a tap. And hearing aid can even connect to the apps. So this is called Remote Plus apps. User can download this app from Apple App Store or Google Play Store. And from the apps, they can actually change the program. They can control the volume to personalize their listening experience. So these apps will work as a remote control for their hearing aids. So latest hearing aid nowadays also offer an options to make the adjustment remotely without the user having to come to clinic or hospital. So the virus, the user just have to call or email to request for the adjustments, and from our side, audiologists will make the adjustment remotely using the software. After that, user just have to download the new adjustments from the apps, and it's done. So with these features, even though your hearing professional is not by your side, the user is still able to receive their help remotely. And there are actually different features of hearing aid technology to choose from. It depends on your listening needs, your lifestyle, and also budgets. So you may talk to your audiologist or hearing care professionals to determine which level of technology are suitable for you. So one of the hearing aid brand that we offer is Unitron Blue. So this is from Canada and is available in all 20 dB hearing outlets and also Pantai Cheras Hospital. So if you have any concerns, you may make appointment at Pantai Cheras Hospital for hearing tests and hearing aid trial, or you may come to our outlets whereby we have 28 branches in nationwide. And last but not the least, be aware that hearing amplifier is not hearing aids. So when you search online, there are a lot of hearing aids in the markets and the design are more or less the same. So keep in mind that hearing amplifier is not hearing aid and is not intended for people for hearing loss, because they just amplify all the sound and they can even damage your hearing level further. And unlike hearing amplifier, hearing aids is a medical device that programmed based on patient's individual hearing level. So it's always advisable to get help from hearing care professional to find the best solutions for your hearing loss instead of just buying online without any help or advice from the experts. I think that's all from my sharing, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Miss Yee Ling, for the informative sharing. So I hope now everyone can have ideas how hearing aid works and how this hearing aid benefits people with hearing loss. All right. Just like Miss Yee Ling mentioned, remember to seek help from professional if you notice yourself or your family or even your friends have hearing problem. You can go to Pantai Hospital Cheras for hearing tests, and you can also come to any 20 dB hearing outlet for hearing tests. Correct, Miss Yee Ling?
Yes.
Yeah. Remember, early identification and intervention is very important for hearing loss. Okay, now we will take some time to read the question from the comment box. The first question is from Miss Kairia. Hi, Miss Liu. May I know why hearing aid so expensive? This is a very popular question. Miss Liu, please.
Okay, so thank you for the question, Miss Kyria. So first, hearing aid is very expensive is because it is programmed specifically based on the patient's hearing level. And like what I mentioned just now, hearing aid is actually a medical device whereby inside the hearing aid has a processing chips which are very sophisticated, plus with some advanced features like Bluetooth connections and so on. And second, the price of the hearing aids is covered with package such as follow-up sessions with the audiologist. As we do evaluations, we do fine-tuning and also fitting. And the hearing aid itself is actually covered with warranty, where we offer one-to-one replacements if there is any issue. I hope this answer your question. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's expensive not only because of the hearing aid itself, but also it includes package, the rehabilitation, the fine tuning, and everything. So that is why the price. Yeah. So I hope Miss Kyria get the answer from Miss Yee Ling. So the next question is from Angelina. She asked, "Hi, how can we get used to a new hearing aid?"
Okay, thank you, Angelina. So, in order to get used to a new hearing aid, is to wear the hearing aid constantly, at least 8 hours per day. And to adjust a new hearing aid more smoothly, usually audiologists we will set the hearing aid volume slightly lower at the beginning, and then we will gradually increase the volume and fine tuning it accordingly until you get used to your hearing aids. The most important thing is the user has to be patient because their brain needs some time to relearn back the sound that they may not heard for so many years. But don't worry, this is something that everyone will go through. The most important thing is to stay patient and to stay consistent. Slowly using your hearing aids will become your second nature. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the answer, Miss Yee Ling. I hope Angelina can apply that. Also, we have another question from Fatin. She asked, "I saw a lot of hearing aids sold online. So, is there any different buying hearing aids online or from physical store? Thank you."
Okay, thank you, Fatin. So, like what I mentioned just now as well. So, buying hearing aids online, um, you do not have any. I mean, you cannot do hearing tests. It's better to come to our clinic for hearing tests and let the audiologist to do the programming of the hearing aids based on individual hearing level. And the hearing aids is very important to program based on your hearing level so that you get the full benefit of it instead of just buying online and then the hearing aid will amplify so all the surrounding sound and even damage your hearing further. Yeah.
Thank you very much for the answer, Miss Yee Ling. I think Miss Fatin asked something inside your slide is difference between the amplifier and also the hearing aid, which the amplifier I think we can get it online, right? But hearing aids, it's better for you to get a hearing aid. And before that, it's better for you to do hearing test and meet your hearing professional to know your hearing level, and then they will suggest you on the next step. All right. So I think that is all. A moment, yeah. Another question from Tiffany. Can I do hearing test at pharmacy? All right. Can I do hearing test at pharmacy?
So if the pharmacy have the audiologist or hearing care professional, then you can consult them for the hearing test. So as long as the store or the clinic has the audiologist which is certified, then you can go for the hearing test. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope that answers Tiffany's question. So remember to meet your audiologist, to do hearing tests, and to get your ears checked lah. Okay, I think we've covered all the answer the questions. Thank you so much for asking. All right. Thank you so much, Miss Yee Ling, for your time and for sharing with us the amazing knowledge. Okay, next. Now, it's time for the most awaiting session. It's our quiz time. Okay, so our quiz time, the first person who answer correctly will win our special prizes. So we prepared 4 questions. No worries, it's not a difficult one. So yeah, the first person who answer correctly, you just type the answer in the comment box. Yeah. Okay. So let us start with the first question. All right. The first question. Below are the impact of hearing loss, except A, communication problem, B, life satisfaction, and C, social isolation. Which one is the answer? You can type into the comment box below. All right. I repeat the question. Number 1. Below are the impact of hearing loss, except A, communication problem, B, life satisfaction, and C, social isolation. So I saw a few people already typed the answer, yeah. But the first person who answered correctly, okay. Okay. The first person, I think all of them answer B. Okay. Let's see the answer. Yes, the answer is B, life satisfaction. Because it doesn't bring life satisfaction. It's actually more to like frustration. All right. Okay, congratulations to our first winner is Miss Akila. Thank you. Congratulations, Miss Akila. All right. So, Miss Akila, you can PM me after this to claim your prizes, to claim your special prizes, huh? All right. Moving on to the second question. You're welcome. All right. The second question. All right. Below are the benefits of hearing aid, except A, improve relationship and confidence. B, maintain active lifestyle. And C, increase listening effort. Which one do you think the answer is? Comment on the box. You can type your answer into the comment section. All right. The question is a bit tricky. All right. Below are the benefits of hearing aid, except A, improve relationship and confidence. B, maintain active lifestyle. And C, increase listening effort. So what do you think the answer is? Okay, I saw, okay, C, B, C. What do you think the answer is? Comment your answer in the comment section. Okay, I saw some answers. Okay. Okay, wow. We got so many answers, huh? Okay, let's go to the, okay. The answer is, below are the benefits of hearing aid, except, it's C, increase listening effort. Congratulations to Miss Fatin Akira Rizwan for answering it correctly. Congratulations, Miss Fatin. You can DM me to claim your special prizes, huh? After this. Okay, congratulations. It's C, increase listening effort. Actually, it reduces listening effort. It's not increasing the listening effort. All right. Okay, that is the second question. Now moving on to our third question. You're welcome. All right. Our next question is, when speaker is difficult to understand, what do you do? Number 1, A, you ask speaker to talk faster. B, you ask speaker to look directly at you. And C, you ask speaker to cover his or her face. All right. Question number 3, when speaker is difficult to understand, what do you do? A, you ask speaker to talk faster. B, you ask speaker to look directly at you. And C, you ask speaker to cover his or her face. Okay, what do you think the answer is? You can type your answer in the comment section below. Let me see. Okay. Miss Given answer. Okay, you can type your answer in the comment section. What do you think the answer is? Is it A, is it B, or is it C? When speaker is difficult to understand, you ask speaker to talk faster. And B, you ask speaker to look directly at you. And C, you ask speaker to cover his or her face. What do you think the answer is? Okay. I saw some answers on the comment section. All right. Okay. Okay. Now, reveal the answer. The answer, when speaker is difficult to understand, what did you do is B. You ask speaker to look directly at you. All right, that is the correct answer. Congratulations to Miss Yiven Liu for answering it correctly. Okay, you can DM me after this to claim your special prizes. Congratulations, Miss Yiven Liu. Okay. And the last, I think this is the last question. All right, moving on to our last question. Okay, question number 4. This question is, if you pay attention to the speaker, you will get it straight away. Okay, this number 4, question number 4, Unitron Remote Plus apps, okay, is available for A, Android only, B, iOS only, and C, it can be both Android and iOS. So what do you think is it? Okay, Unitron Remote Plus apps is available for A, Android only, B, iOS only, or C, both Android and iOS. Okay, you can type your answer in the comment section. Okay, I saw some answers coming in. Okay. What do you think the answer is? Is it Android? Or B, is it iOS only? Or it can be both. C, Android and iOS. Okay, you can type your answer in the comment section. Okay, I saw answers still coming in. All right. So, Unitron Remote Plus apps is available for, let's see the answer. Yes, the answer is C, both Android and iOS. Congratulations to Miss Olivia Leu Ling for answering correctly. Miss Olivia, you can directly PM me after this to claim your special prizes, huh? All right, congratulations. All right, so that is all for today. Okay, congratulations to all the winners. All right, you can remember to PM me after this to claim your special prizes, yeah? Okay. So great. Thank you everyone for joining us today. Thank you everyone for joining us today. Thank you very much to Puan Avdalila and Pantai Hospital team for this collaboration.
Thank you very much, Afira. And thank you to 20dB as well.
You're
You're
welcome.
welcome.
Thank you so much also, Miss Yee Ling, for spending your precious time with us today.
You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you also to our audience for joining us and for answering all the quizzes. Remember to PM me after this to claim your prize, huh? All right. Thank you, everyone. We really appreciate you being here. Okay. Thanks again for joining us today. We will see you next time. Take care and have a great day. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. All
Thank you,
right.
everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. And bye bye. Stay safe and take care.